definitely something in the air. I'm getting pre-full moon energy. It's currently 8:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, July 5th, 2025. And of course, we're back at it with another general, timeless, intuitive reading for my soul tribe, divine divinity, and whoever else resonates with any of these messages and frequency at any given time that you come across them. Now, if and when the energies and messages resonate with you, you always want to be sure that you're doing your own spiritual and energetical due diligence by going within and to the Holy Spirit of the Most High for confirmation as to how the messages, energies, vibrations correlate to you and your particular situation. Okay? So we're about 4 days away from the next full moon. And if you know, like I know, or have been experiencing things that I have, it's a lot of chaos and a lot of erratic energy going on right now. It's no disrespect to those who suffer from mental health issues, but it's like a real schizo type of energy, very erratic, very unpredictable. It's like a fuse is being lit, detonation. Okay, so this upcoming full moon, which will occur July 10th, depending on where your location is in this physical realm, but it's the buck moon. It's given the name buck moon from the fact that male deer bucks typically begin growing their antlers around this time of year. According to Sky at Night magazine and How Stuff Works, this full moon also marks the time when the moon is at its southernmost point in its orbit for an 18.6-year cycle, says Astronomy magazine. Okay, so when it's saying or giving the example or a parable of a male deer buck growing its antlers, it's very frustrated, it's very agitated, very erratic, if you will say so. That type of energy is actualizing pre full moon on July 10th. Let's see what else I can find on the buck moon. Okay, so it's like you're coming into, amidst all of the chaos and erratic behavior and energies, it's like you're coming into yourself. Okay, those antlers are coming in, so you've gone through a lot of pain. You could be 313 on the clock timer, so you could be seeing 313. March 13th through March 16th is significant. But as you're going through these stages of maturing, you know, and these antlers come in, you may start scratching and itching, peeling, very sensitive. You may scratch yourself and just start bleeding, but it wasn't a hard, heavy scratch. It's that type of energy. Okay, 345 on the clock timer, so we're heading in the right direction. Okay, so you could be in the third leg of a new cycle or something like that, fem masculine. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into these cards and energies. I want to start with the Wild Mystic deck, because of course with the moon energy is heavy mysticism. So at the bottom of the deck we have deal. Okay, and see, we're just talking about antlers here, right? Okay, this is not exactly a deer, it's more so of a ram, but you see the antlers here. Deal. There's a divine deal that's actualizing and being manifested at this time, is what I'm getting. Fem masculine. 444 on the clock timer, so meditate more. Your foundation is protected as long as you continue on the trajectory of enlightenment in alignment with your soul-driven purpose in design and assignment. Strength. Stand bold. This is a time of strength, or this is a time where you're being called to show your true inner strength. What else, Holy Spirit? Or people are in this erratic behavior because you're too strong. Everything that they seem to throw at you, fem masculine, it doesn't work. Yeah, somebody's wearing a disguise. Somebody is not who they appear to be or who they say that they are. Chameleon. This is someone that shape shifts with each environment that they are in. Now, this could be a pro or a con, depending on the intentions of this chameleon-like energy, disguise. Okay, your strength could have also been hidden in plain sight. People could have not known that you were as strong as you are. Okay, and so they oppose you, and they found out with opposing you, they're not able to go through a transformation in the reverse. So this is someone or something stuck in the same cycle. They're not transforming. They're not going through a chrysalis change. Okay. And for some of you, because of this disguise, guys. Okay, geysers are significant, water spouts. They're not able to go through this transformation, Scorpio energy. Okay, somebody is going to remain a caterpillar. They're going to have to crawl. And they have no protection in the reverse. So it feels like that their angels, their spirit guides, their ancestors, whoever walks with them have abandoned them. They have no spiritual protection, as so above as below. Somebody is in some rotten ass energy. This is straight of the devil, mystery. Somebody could be trying to figure out cats are significant. Egyptian cats, so the Egyptian Mao could be significant, or Siamese cats. But there's something very mysterious as to how you remain so strong, yet it's not obvious your strength. It's a mystery to some people. They can't seem to figure you out. Yeah, rest. This is giving me like sloth energy. Yeah, you're being called to rest, relax, relate, release. Do you. Okay, because you put the work in. It's time for you to rest, enjoy yourself. Yeah, victory. In the upright, you got the victory. You are victorious. At the bottom of the deck, there's a collaboration coming in, or somebody wants to collaborate with you, or you may want to collaborate with someone. I don't know your lives like that, but that's what it is. Okay, so I want to go ahead and get into some tarot. What's being seen right now, Holy Spirit? What's out in the open? These demons and entities, out in the open. King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You're very strong in this King of Pentacle energy, whether this is you in your masculine energy or your counterpart in this masculine energy. Gender is not a requirement here. This is a boss. This is someone who has resources and are appropriating their resources properly. They take care of business first and then they play. That type of energy. But this is a boss, a shot caller. Okay, a Hierophant. This is being seen in the open right now. Okay, this could be an aspect of this Hierophant, a King of Pentacles, entrepreneur, a boss. Okay, but you're both, it's like you're an old soul. You're wiser than what people take you to be. Okay, this Hierophant seems like he's calling judgment. Fifth house energy is very significant. Leo and the Sun, yeah, Ace of Wands in the reverse. Somebody, this person, whoever didn't go through this transformation, they're exhausted, they're tired, they're weak, playing up in other people's energy. Yeah, this Hierophant done called justice or something like that. Yeah, Knight of Cups, you're following your heart. and somebody wants to start something with you, Knight of Swords in the reverse, they want to argue or they want to start some bullshit, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, yeah, because they're angry. Knight of Wands in the reverse, 1010 on the clock timer, completion, 10th house energy, professional path, public persona, and social standing. It's KKK out here. Somebody could be a bigot, Queen of Cups. You're still showing up as this Queen of Cups though. You're showing up as a boss energy, someone who's an ordained initiate, high honoring and high ranking in the spiritual realm, and at the same time a sweetheart. Okay? But somebody doing some very erratic, and they have some sort of prejudice, whether it's against your nationality, your race, your gender, or your sexual orientation. Somebody has some sort of prejudice here that they were trying to disguise. Okay? But I can't go for that. No, can do. That's what I feel like you're in the energy of. Like, okay, y'all can be that, but I'm not going for that. Okay? Temperance, yeah, you're an earth angel. You're on your path, and this is what's causing an issue. Yeah, you persevere through everything that you go through. Seven of Pentacles in the upright. You work hard. Okay? You just don't, your idle time is your idle time, but a lot of the time you're at work. Whatever type of work that you're doing, you're working. You're visualizing. You're putting plans into action. Okay? And maybe to other people it seems like you ain't doing much of nothing, but they really need to mind their business because you're moving forward in your own energy, making decisions. Nine of Cups in the upright. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Wish fulfillment. Yeah. Somebody looking at us, waiting for us to trip and fall. Meanwhile, they shoelaces tied. Okay? Page of Cups in the reverse. Disappointment. They're disappointed because we're getting what we deserve. What is this? Holy Spirit. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. 12/27, something significant about December 27th. A Capricorn. Knight of Pentacle in the reverse. Somebody was trying to steal your work. This is plagiarist or something. Somebody's obsessed with what you do. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody tried to tarnish your reputation. They tried to sully the seeds that you planted. And this is the obstacle right here. Or the issue. What's the manifested outcome, Holy Spirit? Manifested outcome from these energies. Ten of Swords in the reverse, 13:03 on the clock timer, 1:33. You could be seeing 1:33 as a synchronization. It's up and it's stuck. We've been through the worst. So what is this bullshit? 13:13 on the clock timer, endings. Okay, there's an ending of a cycle going on right here. One moment, y'all. Thank you. Sorry about that, Fit Masculine. But yeah, with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, it's up and it's stuck for us. Okay, we've been through the worst. So whatever this is that's going on energetically, I mean, it ain't really nothing to us. But to them, it's going to show and prove to be something that works to their detriment. It's not going to benefit them the way that it's going to benefit us. What I say, Five of Cups in the upright, grief and loss. Okay. Grief and loss. Okay. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's this that just jumped out? Seven of Swords in the reverse. So somebody trying to play in our face to go carry some information, a bone collector. See, I knew what I was picking up on. Yeah, Four of Wands. This ain't gonna stop the Soul Tribe though. They're about to find out that they can't be a part of this. Because everybody canoodling, got their heads together, planning, plotting, and scheming. For what, bitch? Nine of Swords in the reverse, they gonna end up needing our help anyway. Reaching out, Karen, 1441 on the clock timer. Somebody is mirroring you. 1444, 144, chosen one, 444, meditate more. You're protected. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you walking away from this bullshit, walking away from disillusionment. I don't know what the fuck it is that these motherfuckers think they got going on, but it's not going on. Eight of Swords in the reverse. You could be seeing 88. Yeah, the devil. Look at here. Broken contracts, addiction, chaos, okay, obsessions, all of that shit. But we free though. Eight of Swords in the reverse, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They talking about how we free, how we can move about doing what we do. Bitch, because we don't operate in that fucked up ass energy that y'all be operating in. Let me get some water oracle. Cause like, what the fuck? Somebody needs to be cleansed. Somebody needs some healing. Water is very significant. There's a busted water pipe outside my window. It's just been spouting up water. Okay? Water energy could be getting ready to show its ass up in this bitch is what I'm saying. The water oracle, psychic abilities, acting on visions, it's destined. Okay, so what you've been getting intuitively, it's accurate. It's lined up with what's going on. Yeah, it's accurate. Cleansing. Didn't I say somebody needs to be cleansed? Releasing the old, energetical tune-up, new beginnings. What else? Yeah, do your cleansing. Whatever it is you do to cleanse, do that. Cause somebody they desperate to manifest something by this full moon. The wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. Okay, relax, relate, and release. We did the word for a multitude of lifetimes, is what I'm hearing. The multitude of lifetimes. 1717 on a clock timer. You could be seeing 1717, 88, August 8th, which is Lionsgate. 1988 is significant. 16 and 7, 7th house energy, Libra and Venus. How we relate to and choose relationships, partnerships, and collaborations. Okay, yeah. Beneath the surface, what's really driving you? True motives, breaking free. Yeah, walking away from the bullshit. 8 of Cups. Thank you for the confirmation, Holy Spirit. Like, whatever the fuck is going on, we not involved in it. The pink dolphin, celebration, fun, unbridled joy, open heart. Yeah, we ain't got time for that bullshit. Okay? The healing lagoon, rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal, it's safe to stop. Okay? Yeah. Whatever grave they're digging, whatever this shit is that they got going on in the background, let them do it. Okay? Final messages in tarot. Because I'm not going to be all up in this energy like that. Yeah, 3 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're healing. You're healing from some sort of attack or something like that. Yeah, from somebody that's miserable, unfulfilled. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. That's bad karma, bad luck, bad karma, bleeding money, any resources, anything adjacent to tangibility, they're losing. And when I say they, whoever was grouped up in this little collaboration, these colleague of karmic ass, raggedy ass, bobbleheaded sweet bitches, whatever they're up to, is backfiring on to them. Yeah, because you see, 7 of Cups. Yeah, because we up here daydreaming, we're visualizing the law of attraction. While they minding our business, we tending to ours, okay? Yeah, Queen of Swords in the reverse to the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody playing mental mind games, manipulative and cruel, playing with people's minds. They ain't gonna get nowhere with this energy. It's gonna be a backfire and they're gonna lose their fucking mind. Male or female. Queen of Swords in the reverse. What the fuck is this? Look, the devil was at the bottom of the other deck, right? Look what just came out. The devil. Yeah, we talking about broken contracts, broken words. You might need to break a contract with somebody. Okay? I understand you being a man or woman of your word, femme masculine, but If you see that the contract is not contracting, then dead that shit. But the devil is also obsessions and addictions. Dependability on people, places, and things and substance. That's why they can't sleep. 2020 on the clock timer, like 2020. That's like something is going international. By 2026, 2027, you're gonna be a household name or something like that. Like you already are a well-known public figure, but like I'm talking about international, yeah. And somebody's trying to avoid this Eight of Cups in reverse. What's this that jumped out? Yeah, King of Cups. You're emotionally balanced, emotionally intelligent. You're watching something unfold, possibly intuitively, but you're getting ready to take action. Seven of Cups, yeah, you're visualizing something into fruition. Yeah, magician. Oh my God, I can't make this up. A master manifester, a builder. Give me one more card, Holy Spirit, please, and thank you. Two of Cups in the reverse, yeah. Something is about to dissolve. Something is about to break up. Yeah, panic attacks, anxiety at the bottom of the deck. King of Swords, yeah, truth teller. Eight of Swords, somebody going to prison. Ten of Cups, a peace that passes all understanding. Somebody's trying to disrupt your peace on purpose. High Priestess, because you're the High Priestess, because we can see what they can't. Okay, that's some bullshit. Okay, they should do the work instead of trying to get shortcuts and use and manipulate other people. That's why motherfuckers is losing their motherfucking mind. Get on your shit and get right, bitch. The fuck? Anyway, Fem Masculine, that's what's going on right now in the energy. I'm glad it's showing up in these cards because I know damn well I'm sitting here just watching shit. I'm like, I know. I ain't tripping. I see what I see and the cards confirm that. Fem Masculine, go within, do your own spiritual due diligence. Until next time, I'm out. I love y'all unconditionally. Click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel, book your sessions. Peace.